wonderful Ross house. Have a look here.
How long's SARU been started, Jackie?
About 2 or 3 weeks, Michael.
You're just settling in?
Very much settling in. We've bought furniture and we've bought office stationery, but we're still waiting on computers.
Wow, look at this.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? New desks, chairs, the couch. And the colour for the SARU is red and green. So welcome, Michael, and everyone to the SARU. Hiya, Luke. How you doing?
Hi, Jake.
Have you been here before to this office?
No.
I think not. We haven't got any computers yet, or any phone.
We coming.
3 to 7 days, they said.
Maybe.
Yeah. And the computers maybe, what's today? Wednesday, maybe Friday? Maybe.
We're going to visit the SARU office now, the Self-Advocacy Resource Office, which was started in July 2008. And just down here on your left is the SARU office. We're down here. Just here on the camera is Sue, and she's showing the workings of the camera to Norrie and to David. And floating around over here is Jackie and Jane, and they're trying to fix a chair by the looks of it.
What is the SARU?
Don't you know? Self-Advocacy Resource Unit.
What is the Self-Advocacy Resource Unit?
Helping self-advocacy groups become stronger.
Help start new self-advocacy groups.
Resourcing the self-advocacy groups.
So Sue, can you tell us what you do at the resource unit?
Well, one of the things we're going to be doing, Colin, is we'll have cameras. We're going to have resources for people, like cameras to use, video cameras that groups can borrow. We're going to make DVDs, and we're going to burn lots of DVDs over there with the DVD tower. This is our really exciting thing that we love. This is a DVD burning tower. So you put one DVD in the top and you can burn 15 copies. And groups can do that. If you've got old VHS tapes out there that you want to turn into DVDs about self-advocacy, or if you've got DVDs that you want to do other copies of, you can burn them off here. Or we can come out and help you make a DVD about your group maybe, and you can do copies to send out to people around where your group is.
How many?
You can burn 15 DVDs at once. That's good. So, you know, within an hour you can have 30, 40, 50 copies.
Maybe it's something we should do with some of our old videos, like what is self-advocacy, you don't think, I don't think, National Housing Conference.
Yep, that's it. That's fantastic. And other resources can be, we can come out and run meetings or training sessions.
And what else do you do, Sue?
Well, also with the resources, we'll have a library here of books and pamphlets and lots of different things you can come and borrow, or they can be mailed out to you. And the other resources is a lot of time people might need a support worker or a volunteer to help them, so we can help them find a volunteer or a support worker or advisor. So people, equipment you can borrow, DVDs you can burn, books, pamphlets. The Self-Advocacy Resource Unit will have lots of resources about self-advocacy for people to use.
So Jane, how are you doing with the computer there?
I'm going okay. I'm just started the first one actually, and I'm just down to the second one actually now.
So the SARU will have some laptops and some computers that you can come and learn to use, go on the internet, do Photoshop, make posters, do video editing, that sort of thing, yeah.
This is Ria from
Hello.
BIM, Brain Injury Matters.
I've used a video camera before, but I don't know how to edit, and I've wanted to learn how to do that.
Yeah, so Ria, one of the things that we can do at the SARU is that you can come in and you can learn a bit more about Photoshop. You can learn more about video editing, so you might want to do something for your group, edit something, or you might want to help out on the video newsletter that we do. You can burn off 15 copies of your program in 8 minutes.
Rather than doing it one at a time, which takes a long, long time.
Also, to make your DVD even more beautiful, there's a DVD printer, so you can put a beautiful artistic cover on your DVD. And it can be purple and green.
Okay, we have here a photocopier. It goes pretty fast. You can photocopy scan photos or laminate and put them through the laminator, which makes them pretty nice from the laminator.
Do you know if it's A4 laminator or A3?
It is A4 and A3 laminator.
It's little photos up to A3, all sizes. For people in the country too, you know, you might want to video your group or take photos of your group. We'll organise to get the camera and the video equipment out to you. And not this year, but next year, we're looking up setting little offices of the SARU where you can go closer in your region to, and you'll have a computer there, a telly, little camera. We can send our DVD newsletter, new resources. So that's something we're hoping and planning to do in the next couple of years.
And what else do you think the SARU should be doing, David?
I think we'll be having conferences, seminars, all-day meetings, whatever.
And some of the great thing about the forums is we'll be finding out what people want, what self-advocates want the forums to be. If anyone got things that they think...
What's needed.
What's needed, yeah. Is there any ones you can think off the top of your head that are needed?
Conference on pensions, conference on housing, conference on rights,
Yep.
conference on...
The World Conference on Self-Advocacy.
Yes. The creation of a new national body.
Yes, yes, definitely.
So that's exactly the discussions we'll be having with all different groups. And the other thing we'll be doing is we're going to find out where all the self-advocacy groups are that already are out there in Victoria, and we'll come out and meet with you and find out how we can help you. So you might say, we haven't got a pamphlet that tells information about our group, or we need to try and get funding. We can help you learn how to write submissions or find out where to go for funding. So we'll come out to you and we'll write up a self-advocacy plan with you about all the things you need, other groups you might like to meet.
Some of the people here today are also going to be peer educators, so it won't be just Sue and I going out to the groups, it'll be people like Ria.
Ria, I also believe that there's going to be self-advocates working within the SARU office. What does that mean?
Yes, there'll be peer educators and peer advisors. So there'll be people with disabilities teaching other people with disabilities about self-advocacy, and also experienced self-advocates giving advice to self-advocacy groups and also to the main workers in the SARU.
We won't only be providing resources at the SARU, we'll be looking to see what resources that you have out there in your groups. You might have a really great DVD, or you might have a really great pamphlet or a really great poster, or something that we haven't even thought of. So we'll be coming and looking what resources you've got so that we can help spread the word further about that. Member of another self-advocacy group called Wasabi, how do they communicate with their members?
We send out flyers and we make phone calls, but we also have lots of people have mobile phones, and the people that have mobile phones, we send out reminders by SMS. Not everybody has mobile phones, but the ones that do, we send reminders that way.
So that's one of the things that the SARU will be looking at, is what's the best way for the SARU to contact people, but also what's the best way for groups to contact each other. And we've already started asking some of the people that have come into the SARU in the first few weeks about how they would like to be contacted. Some want to be contacted by email, some by SMS, some want large print minutes sent out or notices sent out. Some want to be rung on the phone. So we'll be trying to work out the best ways to contact people. How would you like to be contacted if we were having like a meeting or a conference or an activity that we thought you'd be interested in? How would you like us to contact you? Phone, email, letter?
I think either way.